Hey guys, what's up? It is Sean, Autotopia LA, and I am back at SEMA, my favorite time of year, SEMA 2025. Can't wait to wander around, see friends, check out all the amazing rides, and we're gonna give you a massive recap. If you can't be here, we're bringing you inside SEMA, so let's go. All year long, I look forward to SEMA. SEMA is the most epic car event on the planet, in my opinion. You've got everything from static cars sitting still looking badass. You've got trucks, monster trucks, lowrider trucks, every possible truck you could imagine. You've got the Hoonigans partnered with Zach Mertens, Mr. Zachary from Burnout Wars, throwing down, blowing up tires, blowing up engines, just complete and total mayhem, exactly what you would expect from them. And on it goes. Wander out to Optima for a little bit. You're gonna see cars throwing down, competing for the ultimate streetcar championship. Love the action that happens out there every time. I gotta say, it threw me off a little bit to see some Teslas running out there. Seems a little unfair, but hey, I guess you gotta allow a Tesla to play as well. But my favorite part of the whole thing is running into friends that oftentimes we only see once a year. The CTEK folks coming in from Sweden. And I spent a good portion of the week in the CTEK booth doing live interviews every day. Really had a great time there. And front and center, definitely my favorite car at SEMA, and that's a hard one to say because there's so many extraordinary vehicles every year. But in the CTEK booth, our friend Chris Aston, Ruffian Cars, brought out his wonderful, amazing, mind-numbing 35 Plymouth. But when you're looking at this car, understand that underneath this is a C5 chassis from a Trans Am race car, and one of the winningest Trans Am race cars of its time. So Chris took a C5 Trans Am race car, pulled the body off, narrowed the chassis, fitted under this 35 Plymouth, then did monster carbon fenders in-house, everything you see in-house. And what you've got is a V10 Viper motor under the hood, tuned, making about 800 horsepower. Just truly a spectacle. Once again, Ruffian Cars flipping the lid on what the hot rod world is about. I am a massive fan of Chris Ashton and his team at Ruffian Cars. Another real highlight vehicle for me, the Ring brothers once again raised the bar on what it is to resto-mod a car. They took an early 70s Aston Martin and turned it into a pure Ring Brothers vehicle. This thing was fully scanned. Every element of this car has been modified and touched. It's got a Coyote engine in it, making over 1,000 horsepower. Just truly a work of art. I love that the Ring Brothers go as deep as they do, and they never seem to miss. Every time somebody thinks they're catching up to them, they take a left turn and they really throw things off. And I love that about Mike and Jim and the team at the Ring Brothers. Another big one, I've become really good friends with the guys at the Roadster Shop the last few years. This year, they extended their booth massively to bring in 9 unveils from builders all over the place. I mean, picture this. You got 9 cars undercover. I run down the list of the cars, prepping everyone for what's gonna happen, and then all at once, all 9 covers come off, and people didn't know what to do, didn't know where to look. There was so many amazing vehicles under these covers. Personal favorite of mine in the Roadster Shop booth, the Dutch boys out of Michigan just knocked it out again. Last year, they brought an extraordinary Buick GNX that they called the GNX-S, S standing for special. This year, they brought a Ford Torino, and it is just incredible. Underneath the hood, a big block Shelby FE motor, absolutely stunning car. I'm really, really hopeful that in the near future, we'll make a trip out to Michigan. Of course, we will wait till their winter's done because I wouldn't survive their winter. But we want to get out there and shoot this Torino as well as that GNX-S because these are two truly spectacular cars. And I would say the Dutch boys are some guys to really watch out for because they're really lifting the bar. Another one for us that was a big highlight, again, to be a part of it from the unveil process, getting to host that. Our friend Dustin from Nostalgia Hot Rods brought two really amazing cars. A widened, crazy Dodge Charger. And I'm not gonna downplay that car in any way, but to be honest with you, sitting right next to it, a car that he calls Dracon, is a second-gen Firebird that has been widened, flared. It's running active suspension. It's got a SpeedTech chassis underneath, sequential gearbox, shifted through paddles, a Tom Nelson Racing motor, that'll make up to 2,000 horsepower should you turn the dial up that high. This thing is just bonkers. And I tell you, I've been watching Dustin and Nostalgia Hot Rods for a while. We've shot a number of their cars. Dustin really stepped it up beyond anything he's done before. By far, this is my favorite car that he's done. And another one that's on the list that I can't wait to shoot this car. It's truly an extraordinary one. And walking around the show, you know, you see builders from people you know, some that you don't know, and it just goes on and on. It's impossible to enjoy and walk around the whole show in the course of 4 days because there's so much going on. There's so much to see. My friend Sean Smith Designs, was part of 7 really heavy-hitting builds. The two that stood out to me the most was, I don't know if it was a 69 or a 70 Mustang, but truly a spectacular car. I mean, this one, as you walk down the ramp of Central Hall, is an eye catcher. And I walked back over there to check this one out a couple times. Definitely on the list of cars I'd like to shoot. But the thing Sean did that really kind of knocked me out, it's something he's never had the opportunity to do since being in the world of the OEMs. And that is to work with a company that's willing to fund at the level of an OEM. The guys at Blazin' Rods partnered with Sean Smith to design a 1/3 scale model of a 69 Camaro meets a hypercar. Doing it in 1/3 scale model is something that the OEs will do before they go to full scale. What you'll see sitting right next to this car is the front suspension, front clip, with a mock-up of what the motor would look like. And their intent is to produce 20 of these vehicles. At what price, I honestly don't know, because the money they're spending to do this in this manner, it's gonna be an expensive one. But looking at the model, I love that Sean Smith has the ability to take probably the most overdone resto mod in the world, a 69 Camaro, and have a whole new vision for it, bringing in elements of hypercar with the wing, functional vents everywhere. It's pretty mind-numbing, and I look forward to seeing this car come to life because I think it's a great concept. The Toyo Tread Pass is another highlight for me to walk through every year because they curate such a unique collection of vehicles. Everything they bring in there is radical. Nothing looks like everything else that we see oftentimes. Everything is completely unique. A group of guys, a build shop that I've become huge fans of, and we've shot a few of their vehicles over the last couple of years, is the guys at the S Club, Slang 500. Absolutely love what these guys do. They took a brand new S63, they took a Mercedes 600 Pullman, and they pulled the body off, modified it like they do, and dropped that body onto a modern S63 chassis, engine, brakes, you name it. Everything on this car is S63, but it looks like this. The color green they did, I absolutely love the carbon elements, like the oversized, shouldn't work, but somehow fits perfectly rear wing totally blown away by this car and love to see that it made it into the top 12 of Battle of the Builders. Also in the Toyo Tread Pass was a spectacular, very wild, you might love it, you might hate it, Camaro. But I thought it was a really cool one for a couple of reasons. One is the car itself is designed to go out and beat the hell out of it. This car is very much track-focused race car styling and performance. But what I love is the story behind it, a company called Lost Angels that shows young kids how to work on cars, how to build cars, everything from the engineering side to carbon fiber, fabrication, you name it. So what you're seeing when you look at this Camaro is it's built by a group of kids going through this program, and this program's designed to set kids that could go down the wrong path quickly and easily onto the right path and go out into the world and do great things. I met one of these kids, 20 years old. He's worked for SpaceX and he also works in the aerospace industry, and that's because he went through this program. So I was really blown away by the guys at Lost Angels and look forward to getting to shoot this car as well. There's so many vehicles, it's hard to try to cover everything that you see at SEMA, but one thing I can tell you is I look forward to it every year, and as we're coming to an end of an amazing, extraordinary week out here, I'm already looking forward to next year's SEMA and bringing our Ruffian Fox body out here to show to the world. This is the best car event in the world. This is SEMA. It has been an extraordinary week here at SEMA. My favorite time of year, every year. Amazing to be part of the Ruffian debut of the 35 Plymouth. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Time to go home, go to sleep, recuperate, and get ready to rock some more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, man, later.